Welcome back to the Tea Time in Eternity. Sorry.
Guys, we have some very bad news. She-Roy has a cold.
Oh,
I suppose the game was just
I'm sure
for her.
I'm sure she regrets not being here to comment on this so much.
Oh, we start this part with a tea party. I already can't handle this.
Along with our normal worrywarts, Weddy. We wanted to try to keep...
Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to train Weddy in golem training or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't we just have a training montage or something? What?
What?
I'm sorry. Is this become suddenly the Back to the Future Telltale game?
Okay, Weddy, what exactly made you think that this wasn't worth keeping a secret?
Well, I suppose considering the level of intelligence of the other girls in the room, I suppose it was legit.
All right. Anyway, it's not like they care. It's not like the characters care.
Can I just say how...
I suppose we even need to guess why Makimona is so suddenly evil.
Hey, I always knew she was a trash character. Seriously, she dressed like trash, she acted like trash.
Please, Pedro, don't tell me that the final boss is actually Ricardo in a bulky form.
No, I already told you. The final boss, trust me, Tay, when we get to meet the real villain of this game, you're going to wish it was Ricardo. Trust me.
I hate this song that's going on right now.
We're at 209, right?
There were 153.
No,
I'm sorry,
Joe.
my video buffered for a bit.
Go to 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
I'm at 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Okay,
Go
fine.
to 2 and 30. I'll tell you when.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'll catch you up on it. Oh, look.
What the fuck is
What the
that?
hell is that?
Okay. I'm paused to 2:30.
I'll tell it to you, Jova, if I can rely from these horrible images. Jesus.
Oh my god.
What the hell was that?
I don't even know. Okay, Jova. Here it is.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, what you missed, Jova, was
That was an awful drawing.
Picture.
yeah, an awful drawing.
Sure there's some... I mean, they're...
I was sort of ahead of you guys there for a bit, so I saw the drawing. What the heck was that drawing supposed to be?
If I have to guess, it's the master plan made by the group in order to stop Makimona. No.
About that Mobius loop.
Oh yeah, now yeah.
I can't. Oh, maybe he wasn't talking.
Into the future.
No, I wasn't talking.
Into the future!
Alright, so...
So let me get this straight. Weddy actually thought of the plan to
When I
make up a
asked-
line for
when I
somebody.
asked-
Yeah, that is... they actually elaborated a Batman Gambit or something like that.
Come on, get to the point.
I mean, what?
As corny as that is, that's actually kind of smart of her, if not unnecessary. Seriously, couldn't
Yeah,
I just
but
tell her
that
that
creates
from the
another
future?
fucking paradox.
Apparently,
They go back in time in order to warn her in order to stop the wedding. But then again, at the wedding we need to go back in time. This time, which is I suppose it's the game we are playing right now, is to stop Makimona, even stopping Makimona. But that prevents even the actual event of the wedding happening, and so that creates another fucking paradox. Jesus!
Shut up, Penta.
This is making Final Fantasy 13 2 time travels easy.
Actually taught me to use it.
And I don't say that
Maybe
lightly.
you should talk to your grandma. Good idea.
Shut up, Penta.
True. Maybe she can lead us in the right direction.
She's like, Christ, her voice is more annoying than like,
Shopping in
Alpha's was in
Right?
Operation Overdrive.
Oh, yeah. I saw her picking something up at Ricardo's bakery the other
Yeah,
day.
Alpha 6 was in that, in the anniversary special, but the voice they gave him was horrible.
Yay, quest! At least we can get the fuck out of this tier party. Oh god, no.
I don't think I've ever met your grandma, have I?
Nope.
I was going to introduce you at the wedding.
Really?
What a coincidence!
Someone.
Please don't tell me the grandma is the final boss.
Member of the royal
No, Jova. Teo, no, don't worry. Trust me, Teo. Trust
I
me,
am not
Teo.
Italian.
Trust me, Teo. Don't bother trying to call on who's the villain because you will never get it. It's too stupid for anyone. It's too stupid for anyone.
Wait, hold on. Is it someone we've met?
It is, but the thing is, it's who the villain is and why he is the villain's motivation and exactly what perpetrated everything that started in this plot is literally too stupid for anyone that doesn't have brain damage to even think up. So don't
Even
bother.
worse than the one of Nether Drake, because trust me, that one was stupid.
Trust me, the whole Nether Drake thing was like Shakespeare compared to what's coming in the climax.
Well, it can't be Weddy since she's actually actively helping us, and it can't be Makimona since she's apparently the enemy of this particular thing.
It's not Ender, is it?
No.
So what? Then who is it? Is it Sanders?
We're pretty much done with Enda at this point. We're pretty much done
I
with...
suppose I need to take the measure of my coffin at this point.
We're pretty much done with Enda at this point, don't worry.
Thank God.
Pretty smart.
So, who could it be? Sanders?
I'm not gonna say who it is, just keep guessing between yourselves, for the sake of getting your genuine reactions. All I'll say is someone we've met, and we'll see.
Well, if he's male, I hope he has mustache, because that will be the crowning achievement of the cliché.
Of course.
Well, Tio, according to Pedro, it's someone we've met already, so...
Okay, so back to what's actually going on screen.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's a tea party,
stuff.
okay.
Maybe you can. So just focus.
Don't you mean folk?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try that then.
Okay.
I guess I'll try that then.
Focus.
I'm
all you
acting.
want. That's not gonna reveal some fairy or whatever.
Hey, look, it's the fairy.
What?
Maybe not.
That's not a fairy, okay.
Remember how Weddy? Remember how Weddy kept saying she had a fairy friend and everybody thought she was nuts. Well, it turns out she's not nuts. Turns out this fairy. The reason they couldn't see it is because you can only see it if you
They
focus
didn't
on it.
believe hard enough or something?
Yeah, you have to
Pretty
focus.
much.
Oh god.
Guys?
Pretty much just believing.
Sorry,
tell
Pedro.
me you could
Pedro, I'm not
understand me.
joking, Pedro. You cut out right as you're about to say how they didn't see it.
That means
They didn't see it because they, according to Weddy, they had to focus on it.
But what an
This is...
She's quite
Gee, never heard of
By the
that
way,
story
Weddy,
trope before.
What's the explanation?
Oh,
behind
Wait,
those
wait,
magic words
if
of
that's
yours?
true, if I say out loud that I don't believe in fairies, does she drop dead or something? Because that will help.
Wait a minute, I misunderstood. Who will drop dead?
A fairy.
Oh, no. The fairy is pretty much just a plot device. It doesn't actually do anything.
So,
Don't bother with the fairy. It's just it's just not worth it.
So it's like the pet animal of Viola in Eternal Sonata, just for show.
The fairy does jack shit. It's just there. All right. Next, let's talk to Weddy.
We just did.
No, but that was the end of Rajo's conversation. This is our actually wedding.
You see, Jova, when you talk with somebody and you're in a group, other people may join the conversation.
No, seriously, I was actually looking at it. I wasn't even talking, and it seemed like we
You
were
leapt
just...
out to protect us without any hesitation.
It's just the way that these segments go, from
Even
cut
I
to
wasn't
cut.
sure how
It's
to
hard to
react.
tell.
Okay. Well, let's see what Weddy's all about, because Weddy's the only character in this game that I can actually tolerate.
Whatever caused the attack
Everyone else is either dull or
Well,
extreme.
like I
I mean,
said,
don't get me
Pedro,
wrong. Don't get me wrong. She's not a well-developed character or anything, but at
Well,
least she's actually doing shit, and
I
she has good
know,
intentions.
I mean, not to be picky or something, but I have to say that, like I said in the previous part, Weddy seems to be the most sexualized of the girls.
Ah, yes,
And
another one that will
it's
never go
not in a
even.
really good way.
Yeah, she's Weddy's definitely the most sexualized
I
one.
really hope you're grounded
She's the
in
nerdy,
something that can
sexy
help us.
girl.
We'll just have to
Yeah,
count on her
pretty
knowledge
much.
and
And the
experience.
clumsy one.
I wonder if we're going to be forced to deal with Ricardo.
And yet she's the one who actually has character
This-
development
okay.
and is actually
Hey,
tolerant.
guys, we're gonna meet our favorite character again.
Game,
No,
I'm so-
no,
game, I'm
no.
Game, I'm sorry, you. Just because you're self-aware of your problems doesn't mean they aren't problems.
Yeah, this is like Blues Barber.
Yeah, that's actually that's probably the main problem of the writing of this
Why
game.
is the world purple?
Ricard Dulce.
Excuse me, why is the background purple?
Because it is.
Because bad lighting.
Wedding thing, does not make any fucking sense. You know?
Look, the sky is dark. The sky is dark. It's purple. It's like it's an evil, bad future. What the heck is going on here?
I don't know, Joe.
Guys, I've got to propose. I think I know how this works. Eggman had a sudden invasion of this, made a sudden invasion of the city, and screwed with time using
Drake,
Toad's powers.
Dwibs, you give the story too much credit, because that would actually be a brilliant
Can you
twist.
stop goofing around?
Well, Eggman's in
You've
the
got
game.
a customer here with a complaint about your cake.
Yeah, but for that to work, it'll have had to have
How long
been
did you
published
plan
by
on
Sega.
Alright,
Who's this girl? Oh god.
Oh, Toa, my word.
Sakura?
I've seen you in ages.
This is our grandma.
No, she looks like Sakura from Naruto.
Well, was there
an older
something
version,
wrong
of
with
course,
the cake you
but
purchased?
seriously, the hairdo, the pink hair.
Something wrong?
Oh!
God's sake,
What
this
else?
song
Husband
again.
appeared to usher me
I
into the
saw that
afterlife.
face somewhere else. I can't remember when, where.
Can't you even call this a song? It's torture.
You must be joking me. I want my money back.
Very well.
Also, she has high heels.
And you better
That-
give me
yeah.
plenty
That's
of extra stamps on my
completely
Plaza
unrealistic
members
even
card.
for anime
She
logic.
really is a commoner.
What does that
As you
even...
wish. Stamp,
I'd
stamp,
rather
stamp.
just have the
He's
Mission
doing
Impossible
exactly
thing
what you
going on.
said.
Well, that will be actually more fit,
But you
more
know,
Yeah, no,
fitting.
yeah, Paramount would throw a fit, but at
even
least
Toa's
that's
grandmother
good
thinks so
music.
poorly of my cakes. Perhaps they really are that bad.
You're just now realizing that?
So let me get this straight.
What?
This guy
No,
poisoned
I'm
half of the
honestly
CD
incredibly
with his
shocked right
fucking
now.
cakes. Brilliant.
So is that why?
Admitting
And
that
still,
there's
it's
a
not the
Hey,
real
guys,
cause of
towards
the
something-
wedding.
I figured
super
out.
optimistic.
I figured out why the city's purple. This cake
should
is
be
so
getting
bad
that
it's
training
polluted the
immediately.
air.
Ciao.
Well, it will be makes sense.
Boss?
We're coming too, man. So, can we get
Okay,
back to the
so
topic?
basically...
Understandment of the fucking century, Ray.
There's something I need to talk
Okay,
to you about.
back to what Duez was talking about the problems and stuff like that. Yes, that's the big problem that I have with the writing of this game. They're trying to go for a self-referential kind of humor, like they're trying to make the plot intentionally stupid and then make fun of it, and that somehow will make it funny.
But it doesn't
But it
work
doesn't-
because they have serious moments. Granted, a lot of those serious moments are played with unfitting music, but if that's what they're trying to do, it's really not explained well. A good parody knows how to actually make its jokes apparent.
Not to mention the actual writing, the actual way they write that in, it's really sloppy. Like, let's compare this to, for example, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Monty Python and the Holy Grail is pretty much an entire movie. The entire movie, they spend the entire movie making fun of their own plot, you know? And that's the whole point, like, but they write it in such a wonderful way, in such a witty way, because, well, they're Monty Python and they're fucking awesome.
Or Ace
This one,
Attorney,
however-
Ace Attorney, let's go with that as well. Ace Attorney is...
Hold on. I'm talking, Joe, but just let me finish, please. Yeah. So basically, the way Monty Python make fun of their own movie is very witty and very and full of a lot of clever stuff in it. But this one, however, it's basically just stupid thing happens, then the characters point out why it's stupid. Stupid thing happens, then characters point out why it's stupid. It's so mechanical. It's so.
Well, there's
Okay,
also
go
the
ahead, Joe.
occasional
Can I
excerpt.
just say it's like kind of like Mike Myers type of comedy?
Is said to be one name.
I guess.
Not
Can I ask-
really. Anyway,
can
but
I
yeah,
ask-
let me make my thing
many
also.
different
Ace
jobs
Attorney
does
also
she
knows
have?
how to do the
Oh,
whole
you know of
serious
her?
slash
Thank you,
comical
Grandma.
thing. Cause like, you can
better
like
go
have
pay
this
a
funny
visit to
moment where you can
Makimona.
then all of a sudden find yourself in a super
That would be
serious moment.
wise, I
Like,
think.
turnabout
The great
goodbyes.
spirits have
Was
the
constantly
power
Called
to
going
Mood
between them.
Whiplash,
within your
Jova.
heart.
But you see, the reason that worked was
be
because it
honest
actually
and be
managed to
sincere.
segregate each one's properly. It's like
Exactly.
it made sure you knew what to take funny or what to take serious.
Hey, we finished the quest. We just talked to someone. Yay!
So apparently
yeah.
we're going after these something for.
Can I ask a question?
Wait, is there actually an object here calling something for...
And now the area's
No,
back to normal,
let me
apparently.
explain. Hold on, let me explain.
Guys, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Why is Peppa Pig in the suggested videos section?
YouTube. Because YouTube. Hold on. Let me explain what happened because we were all talking over, so we didn't pay attention. Basically, according to Grandma, the only way to break the Mobius loop is to get the something for. What are the something for? Well, there are 4 objects which can be gotten in 4 divine gardens, and we have to find the guardian of the gates, who can open the gates to those gardens. Guess who the guardian is?
Makimona.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Joy.
So, please tell me that the story's going to be smart and just have Makimona open all 4 gates for us all at once, that we don't have to keep coming back to her.
Nope.
Nope.
I called the opposite of it then.
Oh, at least we're
here?
cutting short to the end.
You want to help me with some more of my work?
Alright, we're actually almost done with this game. After this one, only 6 more parts, including the extras.
Only 6 more parts? Christ.
We can do this,
Hey,
guys.
hey,
At least there's an end at the end of this tunnel.
Dwibs, it's only 16 parts, trust me. When we get to Final Fantasy 14, it's gonna be like 40 parts or more,
Yeah,
so...
but guys, I'm not doing Final Fantasy 13.
So
Alright.
We'll have to do what the world needs to know.
And since you now apparently have a Skype recorder...
the attack again.
Yeah.
I may not have to do
Come on,
it.
out
But
with it.
yeah...
If you don't tell me,
We can make
come on,
improvement.
Jova.
by opening the gate.
Huh?
You know, this city's so
Pedro,
corny
I'm
and,
not really that into Final
and
Fantasy
so
these
uninteresting,
days.
but I'm just focusing on that sad tree phase, but one with
But that's the thing, Jova. Me and Teo are into Final Fantasy. It would be interesting for the commentary if we have a neutral party who's not into Final Fantasy, who can just evaluate it for what it is instead of being biased like we are. You know, because I'm gonna nitpick a lot of stuff, like for example the fact that the Final Fantasy theme is not there, the fact that the prelude is not there, the fact that the Vitrifying Fair is not there. So it would be good for us to have a neutral party in the commentary.
Well, I've sort of done some Final Fantasy
that's
games.
a-
Maybe if
that's a-
Dwibs is there too.
Yeah, but I'm not doing
How
it.
come?
He's not doing it because he wants to play the game himself.
It's a topic
Even
for
then,
another day. Let's just try to
that'll be a while.
concentrate on what is going on, please.
I don't like how this is going.
Don't worry. We're not gonna get to Final Fantasy 14 anytime soon because after this I'm going to do a few short playthroughs and I'm going to do Sonic Boom when it comes out.
Exactly. In fact, I have a whole list of stuff we need to get out of the way so that we'll have our schedules clear for Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Transformers
Really,
films.
really
Well, let me bring up the
Now,
list I
just
read
hold
in the
on,
chat with
Makimona.
Pedro.
Do
Let's
you
see.
Yeah,
your
meanwhile...
life to marry?
Meanwhile, plot.
The fuck is going on? Oh, okay. I
For
thought
God's
something...
sake!
I thought something scary was going to happen.
Be out busting my ass like this if I did?
Basically, allow me to explain what's going on. Basically, she also kind of wants the something for because the something for will make her meet a man that would make her happy because Makimona desperately wants to meet the man of her dreams, but she cannot because, well...
Let me guess. She ends up going with Ricardo.
No.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
Here.
Basically,
I'll go ahead and open the gate
she
to the
wants
first
the something
garden.
for, but we're not giving
There
it
you
to
go.
her because, well, we kind of need it.
So let me get this
course.
straight. The something for apparently grant ultimate
So it's open
happiness.
now? Yep.
And Makimono...
Trust me,
It's
Jova.
open.
We'll know exactly what the something for are in the next part, and trust me, you don't want to know what the something for are. Just trust me on
Feel free
that.
How
to
bad
come
could
help me
it
with my work
be?
anytime.
They're just something that apparently...
Jova,
I
trust
may
me.
have guessed. I may have guessed, but I don't want to tell because the mere thinking would be too much disgusting.
But aren't they just plot MacGuffins that we're trying to use to get out of this Mobius time
They are
loop?
they are plot MacGuffins, but we'll see. We'll see.
So you telling me that the very things we're going after are going to somehow piss us
Like
off?
it's like I told you off this. I told you yesterday, Joe. But this game manages is a miracle. This game manages to become
Let's
incredibly
head to the first
stupider
garden.
with every single new plot point.
Just the name alone is pretty intimidating.
And it gets to the point where even the plot MacGuffins themselves...
Is this, you know, watching this game more and more makes me want to go back to Persona 4 Golden more and more, because do you know what that game had that this doesn't?
Good writing, good characters, good game.
Fighting with the devil.
Good music.
Good music.
Yeah.
And the stuffed teddy bear that talks.
We could also. It's another thing again. Basically, audience, if you want to play. Oh. God.
What the fuck is that?
It's a spirit, apparently.
This is Olden. He's the first great spirit.
Okay, story. Pick a timeline and actually stick with it. First you're referencing olden stuff, now you're going with new fashion stuff.
He's the caretaker of something old. Basically, the something four are the something old, something new, something borrowed, and something. What was the fourth one? I forgot.
Stolen, borrowed.
I don't even know. I quite frankly, I don't
So
give a
let me
shit.
get things that you should have to at a wedding. What?
Come to claim something old.
Yeah, okay, seriously, audience, if you want to play a RPG that has some anime-inspired elements, play a Persona game.
Exactly, or the Tale series. The Tale series is pretty much.
I can only speak for Persona.
Yes.
I've never played
Yeah, I
a
know.
Tales game.
The guys from the Tale Studio are masters at taking anime tropes and implementing them into classic JRPG formulas.
Whereas Persona's more slightly more realistic.
Hasn't felt what way?
Relax. The sooner you realize it won't work out.
Alright,
the
so
better it is for
basically
everyone.
we're gonna have to answer some stupid questions to pass the trial.
What colour is my underwear?
Actually, the questions are kind of naughty.
What colour is my underwear?
No, actually I don't think there's one
Can
like
we
that.
have something old?
What colour is my dick?
Something old is one of the world's finest treasures.
Okay, let's just calm down. Let's calm down a bit.
Yes, please. You guys are starting to go a bit off the rocker.
Yeah,
Well, this game's not exactly helping, is it?
true.
Come on, guys. We're the Final Fantasy 15 of commentating groups. We can make it through this.
Alright, let's
Yeah,
just...
I've got my car!
Well, no, I can't say as I'll be happy to.
Okay,
Sorry.
game, we get it. We have to do a trial. Let's just stop talking, please.
Posted up ahead.
Wow, it's like they're purposely making this guy talk slowly.
Wow, game, you're actually telling us something. Well done.
Here's a good idea. Have a point.
Really have to answer
It makes it so much more interesting for the audience.
There's 5 of them all told.
So you have to walk along the path that you think's the right answer.
When all said and
No,
done,
we
you
have
gotta
to answer
score
questions,
at least
basically.
100 points. All right.
Okay.
Basically, think of the... Basically, think of the... You remember Blaine's gym in Pokemon Red and Blue, where you can bypass all the trainers if you just answer questions? Well, it's the same kind of shit, but without...
It's funny you mentioned because I just went through and completely annihilated all the trainers
You
without
need to
even
look for a
caring.
sign with a question on it.
Yeah, I usually
More
always...
experience.
I always beat the trainers too.
Sorry,
because,
but I'm
What
really
kind
not a fan
questions
of
can I
fire
expect
types.
that'll
but-
measure my worth as a
in general.
husband?
I always beat Blaine's gym by defeating the trainers because I get some more XP out of it.
Wait.
Oh, good. Now we get to see the enemies of... What?
I thought we were supposed to be answering questions.
Oh, look, a
Yeah, but-
pixie.
It's random battles, Grid. Don't forget random battles.
And an exorcist.
That was pretty great.
No, it wasn't. Tola.
No, it wasn't.
And why does she
If you
do
really
a
are worthy,
Toki pose?
you'll
That's
pass
kind
the
of out of
test with
Tola's
flying colors.
character.
You know what I've just realized the problem here?
You'll be fine.
Okay,
What?
you know the playable character is actually Toki and Tawa, but by fact, the actual main character is Zack. He's pretty much the one who gets the most credit in this story, and he is the main hero. He's apparently the one non-changeable factor. And yet
Douchebag.
for some reason, even though Toki and Tawa are pretty much doing all the moving about and running about, it's apparently Zack who has to answer the questions. Why
Well, to be
is it
fair,
Zack that does everything?
to be fair,
This
Zack
must be
does
the
hop
first
in battle.
question.
Well, yeah, he does.
Let's see
technically,
these
but I mean,
marvelous questions.
But he's sort of like a side thing. It feels so weird.
Alright, first question.
What to do? Please don't tempt me. I am so tempted to do a 4chan type response.
Now, why does Zach have to be the one to answer the questions?
This is a test to see if Zach is a worthy husband.
That's a good approach in general.
But of course, because answering a test will clearly show your true intentions.
Yay! 10 points.
That's
So
it.
let me guess.
We
Are
still
10
have 4 more
questions?
There's
No,
still
actually, the
How
game
you
does
think
pulls
it-
off a really Don't worry, Dwibs. The game pulls a really stupid thing at the very last question that will make you win either way.
It gives you a boost, doesn't
Yes.
it?
It gives you the
Yeah,
points
the-
no matter if you get the question right or wrong.
Yes. Which means this is all a waste of our time.
Seems like he's looking for answers that express a man's worldly
I'm not even kidding. This
desire.
trial is just a complete waste of our time.
I mean, seriously, at least that one you were talking about earlier, Pokemon, you know, you
this
at
is
least
just
had a
the-
punishment if you got it wrong.
And this is just the first something 4.
Yep.
Great.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Not all of them are gonna take time.
I
Mostly
guess.
because I'm gonna be using the Mega Spice Candy to eliminate random battles, and some of the 2 of the gardens are actually really small. So don't worry. This is probably the one that takes the longest. So.
Okay.
Why does
Okay,
this
how about-
remind me of the Greek world in Sonic Unleashed?
All right, one more battle, and then I'm using the Mega Spicy Candy.
I'm sorry, Dweebs, but Pagonia is not influenced by Greece.
It looks a bit like Greece to me.
Really?
It's inspired.
Spagonia,
it's
that's
inspired
more
by.
European and Italian.
It's more inspired by London
Greece is in
and
Europe.
Florence.
It's more yeah, I know. It's more inspired by like London and Italy apparently.
And Florence.
Yeah, and a bit
The
of
city
Spain.
of Florence in Tuscany.
I will go back. Let's see this. What the heck are these?
You're too slow.
Come on, step it up.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so we're gonna use the Mega
let me get
Spicy
this-
Candy.
We're never gonna eat those lunches. What exactly is the point of all them as an item? What, just to generate a cutscene?
I've already explained it in the previous
Yes,
part.
I know. I'm just asking though. Why do you make an item that you need for a cutscene? Why not just like have the option right be there?
Can you fall off the cliff?
No, you
No.
can't.
Aw.
This is a common thing in JRPGs. In JRPGs, like you can never
You
fall
cannot
into.
jump.
The challenge in JRPGs comes from the battles themselves, not.
Kingdom
Can't
Hearts.
fall.
Kingdom
That's an action
Kingdom
RPG.
Hearts
but
is
Kingdom
an
Hearts-
action slash.
Yeah, but Kingdom Hearts is an action RPG. I mean, actual turn-based. Well, technically, this is also an action RPG because the battles are in real time. But that one is more action-driven. This one is more. It's a little more old school
You
in
know,
that
let's
regard.
just go with the short answer and say that this one fails at the standards of an action RPG.
This game fails as a game. Period. Like, there's nothing that this game does well.
take a look.
So.
Next question. Which of the following
thoughts has crossed your mind at least once before?
What? I'm sorry, game. This is not
When will I
Catherine.
finally
You know,
get to kiss her?
you
Yeah.
can't ask these type
Oh,
of
boy,
questions.
I can
You're
certainly
try,
relate to that
which is
feeling.
interesting because this game
That
came out
answer's
around the
right
same
as
time
right.
as Catherine did.
20 points.
I wonder how many people bought Catherine instead of this.
Oh yeah.
They
Oh.
should
You
have.
should kiss her
Probably
right now.
everybody because this game has some really shitty sales. Barely any
I'm ready
people
anytime.
actually bought this.
I don't
Well,
get
yeah,
it.
just-
What demand was there for
This
this
isn't
game
what
to
I had
come
in
over
mind at
here?
all.
Operation Rainfall.
Like I
So,
said,
what kind of
actually
situation did you
Operation
have?
Rainfall supported its localization, and I can't
It's probably-
imagine
yeah.
why.
Sign.
I mean, it's probably because of the new visual style that this game has. That's probably the only reason.
What new visual style?
This.
You know, the fact that we're playing as 2D hand
I'm
and
confused.
Innuendo and answer.
Pretty sure
know,
that had been
we
done
have-
somewhere else
Let's track
before.
down the next sign.
Well, if you want to get technical, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22 for the PS1 also uses this graphical style, But it was just a fighting game. It was like this game has a full fleshed out story and and a lot of characters and
Fleshed
stuff.
out.
So
Just can't feel like I've seen this sort of gameplay, somewhere else. But anyway, enough on that. Let's just focus on the bad game right here, I guess. So, Oldent. Oh, ha ha ha, old. Get it? Because he's old.
Yep. It's funny.
Is that supposed to also be a play on the words of Eden as well?
Oh my god, no. Please, no, not Eden.
Okay, the next question is, how big are my thighs?
Here comes question number 3.
Alright,
okay, let's see.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Would you like a bath?
Oh god!
Or me first?
Baths again.
What's this question about YouTube comments?
Would I rather have sex with her or take a bath with her?
I really have
I
no
guess
choice
that's the
but
question.
to go for the me.
Thought so! 30 points!
Okay. Wait, is... I heard a Nolan North type of accent here.
Yeah.
It's not...
Oh, you picked me instead
Don't
of
worry,
the
Nolan
man,
North is
huh?
not in this game.
All right,
We
then.
had enough
Oh,
of that
thank
one.
goodness.
Thank you very much.
I didn't pick
No,
you, old man.
none of the voice actors are well known. You see, Theo. You keep complaining about how they keep bringing a lot of actors like Troy
I
Baker
know, I
and
know,
Well,
but,
guess what? And this is what they do it because when they don't, this happens.
I know, but
I'm not
it cannot
saying-
be
I'm
extremely...
Oh, and by the way,
like,
sexual humor.
I'm sure the
Stop staring at me.
VAs have done
Come
better
on,
work
let's find the next
elsewhere,
sign.
but
So yeah, turns out Toa is very shy.
Oh,
But,
gee,
wait.
wow. So, let me get this...
So there's no difference between her and Toki
I
whatsoever.
just don't know what
So
No,
let's
there is.
see.
No,
Battle
no,
hard...
there is actually. I mean, that's one of the main reasons why I prefer the false endings over the true ending, because the false endings do a much better job of taking advantage of each other's personalities. It's just that I know what they're going for with Toa here. Like, she's the badass chick, but when it comes to actually showing her feelings, she's really bad at it, which makes sense in my. It's classic archetype. She's good at kicking ass, but she's not good at, other things.
I'll better not talk about this type of characterization.
Waypoint.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the archetype is executed well, I'm just saying I understand what they're going for.
No. I'll don't speak anymore for... It's for the battle.
Alright.
Okay, so are we coming up to the next question yet?
We are.
No, go forward. Why are you going back?
No. It's because this game is kind of
Dreams, you should really need to play more RPGs. Just look at the minimap in the left top corner.
Yeah.
Wow, I so love this soundtrack. I can't possibly get tired of it. Oh look, finally, battle music.
It's because the warned me. But oh well, I'm gonna use another one again, so...
Not bad.
That enemy seems somewhat different.
So what are you gonna do now?
Mega spicy candy.
Alright, okay.
Alright, so yeah, let's keep walking. Alright, next question.
Here's question number 4.
What does it say?
Where would you go on your honeymoon?
To a nice hotel somewhere.
A tropical island, that's the more logical option in my opinion.
I completely agree. 30 points.
Oh, come on, now
Alright,
these questions are starting to get rather subjective, if you ask me.
Actually,
Okay, now you have to get 10 more points.
Turns out Toa... Here it is.
Really? How come?
what better for a honeymoon than mental and physical training on a frigid mountain peak?
What?
So stoic.
Yes,
So he's
sir.
pulling a Dumbledore on us, or something. Like 10 extra points because you're a good
I'm
person.
I'm guessing if you're playing as Joy in this part, it's the opposite. She prefers the tropical island over the icy mountain.
So anyway, Pedro, I was going to ask a question. We know you have equipped the best weapon in the game right now, but do you actually know if equipping different weapons make them, look different on the actual game?
No.
It's still the same fucking shotgun.
Yes, they look aesthetically they look exactly the same.
I hate games that do that. Well, most times anyway. Sometimes they work out.
Wait, final question.
Alright, let's see this. This is probably going to be the stupidest question of the lot.
It's not so much the question that's stupid, it's more like what they do with it that's stupid.
Let me guess, you have to say I can't choose. Of course, of fucking course.
I can't choose.
I guess that makes sense. It's rather easy though.
What the? You got me right in the soft spot.
You get 100 points already.
100 points.
Please don't tell me you could have just answered the final question and beat the whole trial in one go.
Actually, no. You're forced to do all the questions.
Toki's an important
Wait,
part
you can
of my
fuck up
life,
all
too.
the questions, but if you get this one right, you win.
Yeah.
What was the point?
To waste our time, like I said.
You might as well just do the one question, and if we get it wrong, then we'll just send us back a bit and have us come back here again. But if we get it right, let's move on. But
It's not worth it, Red. Just trust me. This game.
This game has no logic.
This fucking game.
This game hates us all.
I would be surprised if this game was written by Skip Woods.
Alright, so so we'll see. Next time we're gonna get something gold. What does something gold look like? You don't want to know.
What?
Join us for the next part.